Okay, we're going to begin down our journey of learning QML, and we got to start at a very humble beginning. All big journeys start with a simple step, and this is no different. We're going to say new, keep quick application empty. Let's name this QML for beginners. This is lesson 3.1. Just keep all the defaults. Make sure the right kit is selected. Remember, we're doing desktop kits, not Android or anything else. And it's pretty simple. We're going to import Qt Quick and a version, import Qt Quick window, which is this guy here, a specific version. And the window is going to be visible. It has a width, a height, and a title. It's pretty self-explanatory what's going on, and that's one feature I love about QML. Usually you can just look at the QML and just kind of figure out in your mind what it's doing. So that's a comment. I know, it's super complex, and it looks identical to C, C++, C#, Java. I mean, all those C-style languages. It's something they just took directly out of the other languages and just incorporated into QML. Makes life super easy. One thing you should understand, though, is comments can bite you a little bit. If you're typing real fast, and you'll see me do it in some of these videos, I'm going to say multi. You notice how, as I'm typing, IntelliSense is popping up and saying, oh, it thinks it needs to be helpful. Am I trying to make a multi-point touch area? No, I'm trying to say this is a multi-line, and again, it's popping up. Multi-path line, multi-OpenGL, what? No, I just want multi-line. And if I just hit enter here, guess what? It automatically changes it for me. That gets frustrating. Just be very careful about that as you're typing. IntelliSense can't seem to figure out the difference between code and a comment, and it gets a little squirrely sometimes. So I'm sure you know what a comment is and why it's needed, but just a quick recap. Comments are for you, the developer, or more specifically other developers, in case they go, what was he trying to do? You can say this code does this, and you can leave little notes. And you can also get into like Doxygen and things like that, where you can actually self-document the code. We're going to do an image, and notice how as I type image, IntelliSense is popping up. The little red icon has a code template. The green icon does not. Template, no template. So I'm just going to use the template. I can either hit enter, hit tab, or double click. I'm just going to hit enter. Bang, there's the template. We're going to change the ID to my image. And the source, self-explanatory. It's looking for a file. So I'm going to copy and paste from off the screen. Again, QML, pretty self-explanatory. You can see there's a window. We have an image. The image is pointing to this. And notice right off the bat, you don't have to have a local resource. You can point to things out on the web, and it just works. You don't have to mess around with downloading and caching the image or any of that. It just does it for you. Now we want to anchor this bad boy. So we're going to say anchor. Now, when we say anchors, what are we talking about? It's exactly what it sounds like. Think of a boat out on a lake, and you want to throw an anchor out in the water because you don't want it to move. That's what an anchor does. It sets the position. And we're going to cover this in depth in future videos. I just wanted to bring it to your attention here. All right, so we have an image. It's got an identifier. Every identifier must be unique. As a source, and we have an anchor, meaning we have an image, it has an ID, it has a file, and we have a placement. Let's save and run this. Ta-da! There it is in all its beauty. This is what I mean by with QML, it's very easy to rapidly build up a user interface. We're pulling this image off the internet, which you just really can't do with Qt widgets or most other platforms. And if you want to, you can just select, right-click, and toggle comment selection, or do a control/. Notice how it's doing multiple lines with a double slash instead of this guy right here. And it's in case you wanted to just do a section of it, and then you could toggle it.